best friends. It's Delaney.
And Anne-Marie. And watermelon. And strawberries. And trees.
And this week's video is going to be a story time video, Irish Dance edition. So we're going to be telling some of our favorite stories from Irish Dance. So who wants to go first?
Me. One of my favorite Irish dance memories, Ash and me and Clodagh and Amy, we were going around and we went past the caution signs, the yellow tapes. We were running around up there, and then we came down and this girl was like, "You're not supposed to be up there," and we're like, "Ha!" And we just ran away.
Alexis and I went to this fesh. I'm not gonna name what fesh it is because I don't want to make one
ruin their reputation.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin their reputation. But I'm just letting you know I'm never going to this fesh again, basically. Because every year that I go, they're always so ahead of schedule that I miss a dance, or I'm really close to missing a dance. What?
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Alexis and I were still in prize winner, and Amy was in Alexis's prize winner competition. And she texted us, and she was like, "Oh, where are you guys? Because we're gonna be dancing, we're the next dance up." And we were in the parking lot. So we freaked out, and we just jumped out of the car, and we ran in as fast as we could. And I had a giant suitcase, and I didn't care where I was just running with that suitcase. And I think I ran over someone's foot in the process of running through that building so fast. And the woman was yelling at me, and I just keep running. I'm running. I'm like, I find Isabel and her mom, and I remember Isabel's mom just put on my dress really fast because I think my mom was still parking the car because we were literally running. And I ended up getting a third anyways, so it kind of stunk because I needed one more first, and I was just I did that first so bad. Yeah, so that's my story.
Last year at Worlds, me, Alexis, and Emily were all in the hotel. In the main floor of the hotel, there was fish. Alexis is like, "Oh, let's go see the fish." And my mom wasn't at the hotel though. And we had just left the hotel room, and I'm like, "Guys, do you have a hotel card?" And they're like, "No." So then we were locked out of a hotel room for an hour. I failed at telling my story, but whatever.
Another story of mine is literally the funniest story in the entire world. If you're in the Mid-Atlantic region, you know that the Mid-Atlantic Oireachtas, there's 2 elevators. One's by the Liberty Ballroom, and the other one's by where the solos perform, right? Alexis and I had a room that was by the Liberty Ballroom that year, and we had to practice with our dance teacher in some hallway. So we didn't have our phones and our room cards because there was no place to put them when we were practicing. So our parents had all that stuff. And when you go through the hotel and when you go through elevators, you have to have a room key. And we didn't have one. So after the practice was over, everyone left. So Alexis and I went into the elevator, and there were other people in there. So they scanned the room key, and we told them which floor to push. I think we told them to go to floor 2. We got confused with the elevators because there's 2 different elevators for 2 different floors. We got confused, and there's so many floors. And we were supposed to go to floor 3, but we accidentally told them 2. So everyone went out, and then when floor 2 came, we both got out. And we were in this office. Where the heck are we? There's no one to be found, there's no stairs, and we can't control the elevator because we don't have a room key. So Alexis starts to freak out, okay? She is sobbing. I'm like, "Alexis, keep your cool." Alexis was totally freaking out. I'm trying to figure out a way out of here. I'm looking through the doors of the office. I found a phone. I tried to call, but it wasn't working. I saw some vents, so I was trying to scream so that somebody would be able to hear us. And then all of a sudden the elevator stops and the doors open. And here comes, if you don't know who this is, Morgan Fraser, her mom. They come out, and Alexis literally runs to them and gives them the biggest hug she's dying. I'm like, "Alexis, we're still alive." And then when we went into the elevator, I realized where the stairs were, so we could have been saved all along. So that's all I got.
On the plane to Ireland, I was trying to get a cool picture, and I knocked over Amelie's water, and then it spilled on her pants, and they got all wet. But luckily it was towards the end of the plane, and then on the way back from Ireland, Emily sat on my sandwich. I mean, it was gross anyways, but still, at Nationals, it was the day I danced, and I was done dancing. It was after my set and stuff. So awards were gonna be soon, so we went up to a restaurant to get dinner. So we're like, okay, pizza will be quick because, it's pizza. It shouldn't be too hard. But no, it takes 500 hours to get our pizza. Then we had to rush out, and they're like, "Oh, we still had to drive." And we were like, I don't do that. And I went, couldn't park really close. So then we had...
What are you doing?
So like, I think my mom like let us come out of the car.
Shut up. Because you're not
Alexis. I think Teresa's puking.
Disgusting.
Alright, Teresa, can I tell my story? We're driving there and then we still had to walk a little bit to get to the place. So we're like,
I can't even make that.
and we were running there.
Ew.
It's actually, I don't even know what I did. It just comes at the moment. So then we were sprinting there. We thought we were gonna miss my awards. So we were running there and we ran up the escalators. Oh yeah, it's not again. And then we ran up the escalators and then we got there and they didn't even start the awards yet. We're just like, oh.
Well, that's all we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed. And maybe we'll make more story time videos in the future when we think of more stories. See you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye! Can't wait for you to watch this video, I know.
They already watched it.
It's at the end of the video.
Oh my god, Amber, you don't make any sense.